Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunlight. Welcome back to the channel. We're about to get into this reading for Nelly and Ashanti. Alright, I've had a lot of requests for this reading. I don't blame y'all. I'm very happy that they're together if they are. Alright, but we'll go ahead and get into this reading and see what Spirit says about this couple. See if they really are a couple or what's really going on. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell. And as always, everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Yes, okay. You know, sometimes things have to crash and burn for you to learn to appreciate what you no longer have, right? And so I feel like that's what happened here in this relationship. I feel like although we saw Nelly, right, he moved on with someone who was a beautiful girl as well, and they lasted a very long time. And she eventually became uh, a mother figure to his children, right? So we know he has custody of his, I believe it's one niece and a couple of nephews. If you guys know more about the children, let me know. But you know, they're not really his children, but he did raise them as if they were his own because I believe his sister passed. Okay. However, I'm just getting to a point where I feel like he found out what he lost with Ashanti after losing her. Okay. And although he did move on with someone who was beautiful and was a good girl with him, it's almost as if I never got over this one. Okay. I still, even though I have moved on emotionally, something deep inside of me is still feeling the pain of what I lost with the previous person. Okay. So although we saw him flourish in that other relationship, I feel like he never got over Ashanti. Okay. Look at that 10 of Cups. Perfect. Okay, so there was a waiting period, right? Uh, in life, you know, life will teach you sometimes that some things need a pause, right? And if it's not necessarily a pause, it's just the universe knows when the right time is, right? And so I feel like the separation of these two people was necessary in order for them to both grow on their own and then come together and appreciate what they now have, right? You can't appreciate what you previously had because that finished for a reason. But I feel like right now they're appreciating what they currently have. And I honestly feel like saying that they will be successful this time around because they waited and now they're grown and there's no longer this uh, time for foolishness, right? Or making mistakes that we've all learned from. Ten of Cups is giving me such good vibes with them. And then you got the Six of Wands here, which is like success. And we're going to show everybody how good this is going to be. We're going to show everyone how we have grown and how we will move forward together. Okay? Let's see what else with these two. I'm very excited for this couple. That Six of Cups. And look at that Eight of Cups. Moving on right back. Okay. It's like him watching her all the time, right? And like always wondering in the back of his head, like, I wonder if we'll ever get back together. And then finally, like, manifesting what you truly want. Okay? Now I'm alone. Now I'm single. You single. What we gonna do? Okay? We've both always wanted to get back together. So what's the delay? Let's do this. All right. So they're moving on to bigger and better things. That Eight of Cups is definitely giving vibes of people who have grown up and are leaving the past behind them as well. Okay? They're moving on to better things. Sometimes you have to get through this bridge of negativity in order to get to the other side of where the positive resides. Okay? Sometimes growth is necessary in order for you to appreciate the things that you may have lost on your path while you were on that bridge. Okay? Right now, this relationship is they're pretty much trying to keep it on a hush, although we have already seen them in different places together, performing together, you know, on public outings and stuff like that. For the most part, they haven't made this announcement because they're at an age right now where they feel like, you know what, it's none of y'all business anyway. You know, if we're together, if we're not together, if we're just hanging out and we're just friends, it's really nobody's business. If you guys see us, then you will. If you don't, you don't. Right now, they really don't care if they are seen or not. However, they want to keep, for the most part, whatever's private, keeping it private and cherishing those moments. Okay, so we might see them out there, out and about every now and then. However, very, very private and intimate moments. We won't be seeing those too much too soon. Okay, eventually, I feel like we will. But for now, I feel like the PDA is going to be left PDA, but private displays of affection instead of public, okay? It's definitely showing togetherness, okay? We're going to see them performing a lot because they're going to be together in a lot of places. Wow, you got 3 major arcanas. It's like shit is real. It's very powerful here, okay? This is giving me vibes of she learned and he has to prove himself now. I feel like right now he's very much in control of his emotion and he's like, okay, if I have to prove it, I will. If this is what's going to get us and keep us together, then I'm going to show you that I'm really about it this time around, okay? She's not playing this time around. She learned from her experience with him already. She already knows him like the back of her hand. And so she's like, listen, I know when you're sneaking. I know when you're doing things differently. So, you know, don't do it this time around because you will lose me forever, okay? Whereas he's like, I got this, okay? I'm going to prove it to you. We're meant to be. I know we're meant to be. And so I got to do whatever I got to do to make it happen. Very powerful relationship right now, guys. I feel like, you know, they're at a point where it's already love. They might get married this time around, guys. Okay, their vision right now is totally different. Their vision right now, they're focused on the right things. They're focused on making everything solid, getting to a point where it does reach a marriage point, okay? Do I feel like they're going to get married this year? No. But there's a possibility in next year, though. They're very focused on each other, okay? They have a lot of things in common. The conversation is great and it leads to a lot of passion as well. But I also feel like they're in tune with each other, okay? Spiritually. There's this alignment with them. Look at that Ace of Cups. Look at that Ten of Coins. All right. And then we got the Two of Swords. It's all about love, emotion, separating the two and at the same time combining the two, you know, bringing everything together, full circle moments when it comes to these two. And I feel like the introduction to the family, because they were so used to Chantel, I feel like the family dynamic may be a little off at the beginning, but eventually they will come together. Okay, I feel like this is like love overall. Love overpowers everything. We can win as long as we love, okay? Is there some indecision here? There is some indecision here because I feel like there's questions about someone wanting a child and someone not wanting a child, okay? I feel like he wants a child and I feel like she doesn't. Okay? And I mean like a child of their own between the both of them, okay? I feel like in her mind, it's more or less like you already have the children. Let's just work on these kids, you know, even though I believe they're already adults now, these kids. Because I remember when he had his show, his reality show with him and his family, they were already teenagers, so they're adults now. Okay, but I kind of feel like she doesn't want children right now. Whereas I feel like maybe he would want some. Or at least one. Especially with her. Yeah, for right now, guys, we're going to see lots of partnerships. So we'll see them performing a lot together. We're going to see them having contracts together. We're going to see a lot of togetherness. We will see them out and about. But like I said, the public displays of affection, I feel like they're going to keep that very much on the low and keep their private, intimate moments private, okay? But there's a lot of partnership here, guys. I feel very good vibes with this relationship. I feel like they're finally at a point where they're connecting. They're no longer young, so communication is there, intimacy is there, understanding is there. There has been a lot of growth throughout the years, and so I feel like right now they are very much connected, and I feel like this relationship is going and headed in the right direction, okay? So that's my reading for them right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye!